Good day, everyone. We are from Team 2. Today, we will present about the computerized cash management system of Memburger. My name is Zhen Yuan, matrix number 269663. These are the content that we will present today. First, I will present about the introduction of our project. The title of our project is Computerized Cash Management System of Memburger. Our project aim is to review and strengthen the current system of Memburger. There are several objectives of this project. First is to make the cash record of the business of Memburger to become more systematic compared to the previous system. Our second objective is to increase the efficiency of cash management of Memburger. Our third objective is to help the business to be able to update the cash account on time. Now, I will present about the analysis of current system. First, the staff of Memburger need to manually update the cash transaction in a book. They also need to manually do the accounting for the purchase and sales transactions, which may be very time consuming based on the interview sessions. Other than that, they also need to always check whether the cash receipt is tally with the journal book or not. When the cash receipt is not tally with the journal book, it is time consuming for them to spot the error and then to make the correction. They also need to photostat the receipt printed from the cash machine for filing. Other than that, they also need to scan the photostated cash receipt to get a soft copy and save it in a pen drive. There are several disadvantages of current system of Memburger from the interview sessions. The first disadvantage is the risk of loss of documents. Other than that, there are also risks of data security when keeping all of the documents in the pen drive. From the interview sessions, we got to know that Memburger has lost their pen drive once, and then their pen drive has been attacked by the virus once. It is also needed for them to take longer time to detect the error when the cash receipt is not tallied with the journal book. Now I will talk about the business rules of the new cash management system. The first relationship is between the item and supplier. Many items can be bought by many suppliers. And then the second business rule is between the relationship between customer and product. Customer can buy many products from Memburger. Many products can be sold to each customer at the same time. The third business rule is about the relationship between the salary and the employee. Salary are given to more than one employees, while each employee can only receive salary once in a month.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Alia Ayuni Binti Romli. My matric number 272655. So I would like to continue our presentation with the flowcharts. Basically, we created two flowcharts for our computerized cash management system, which are cash receipt system and cash disbursement system. For the cash receipt system, it begins when the customer places the order in the customer order form and automatically save it in the sales file. Then, the customer copy will be generated after preparing the sales order and automatically save in the customer file. Next, in the cash receipts, the system will reconcile checks, fill in the amount and prepare a batch total and subsequently process the cash receipt. After that, the system will scan the cash receipts data and automatically save in the sales file. In computer operation, after the system scans the cash receipts data, the system will edit the data and compute batch totals and generate the cash reports and deposit slips. Lastly, the deposit slips will be sent to the bank. To the cash disbursement system, it begins when the sales order system places the purchase order and later sends it to the supplier. Meanwhile, in payroll, it begins with the time cards, which the system will reconcile, scan paychecks, and post to employee records. Next, in computer operation, the cash disbursement system will review the checks and automatically save in the supplier file, and at the same time, the payroll details will be sent to the bank. Lastly, the employees will log in their username and password in the cash disbursement system in order for them to update any transactions involved. To the database table, in our new computerized cash management system, there are 7 database tables which consist of customer table, employee table, supplier table, sales table, product table, purchase table, and owner table. So the first one is customer table. The attributes are customer ID, customer name, customer phone number, customer gender, and customer address. The primary key for this customer table is customer ID. The second table is employee table. The attributes are employee ID, employee name, employee gender, employee phone number, employee address, employee salary, and owner ID. The primary key of this employee table is employee ID, and the foreign key is owner ID. The table is supplier table. The attributes are supplier ID, supplier name, supplier gender, supplier material, supplier price, supplier phone number, and supplier address. The primary key for the supplier table is supplier ID. Next is the fourth table is product table. The attributes are product code, product name, product type, and product price. And the primary key for the product table is product code. Fifth table is sales table. The attributes are receipt number, customer ID, product code, product quantity, product price, sales amount, sales date, and owner ID. The primary key and the foreign key for the sales table is receipt number and owner ID respectively. Sales table is linked between customer table, product table, and owner table. This table is purchase table. The attributes are invoice number, supplier ID, supplier price, purchase quantity, purchase amount, purchase date, and owner ID. The primary key is invoice number and the foreign key is owner ID. Purchase table is linked between supplier table and owner table. And the last table is owner table. The attributes are owner ID, owner name, owner address, and owner phone number. The primary key of the owner table is owner ID. Next part is entity relationship diagram, ERD. There are 7 tables. Each sales transaction receipt detail only involved in one customer, and each customer can be involved in many sales activities. Each sales activity included only one product, and each product can be included in many sales transactions. Every sales activities is calculated for one owner, and each owner need to check and manage many sales activities. Each purchase invoice detail involve only one supplier, and each supplier can be involved in many purchase activities. Every purchase activity is calculated for one owner, and each owner need to check and manage many purchase activities. And lastly, there are many employees under the owner, and every employee is working under one owner. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmad Muhaimin bin Za'abar. My MIT number 272884. I would like to present about the form of this system. As we can see, this is a main form of the system, which is we can see that there's a customer, supplier, purchase, owner, employee, product, and sales form that we can see when we can fill in the form. For the customer, this is customer form, which is we can see the detail of the customer and the purchase that they buy at that time. And then this is employee form, which is we can record the employee detail in charge during the transaction happen. And this is supplier form, which is we can record the supplier detail and the product that we buy from the supplier and the price also. And this is product form, which is we record the product and the sales of the product and the buying stock. And this is purchase form, which is we record the purchase of the supplier to restock the inventory. And this is sales form, which is we record the transaction happen during the sales, which is we record the quantity, price, also the product code to know what the supplier purchased. And this is a owner form, which is this is a registration for the owner to record the owner detail in this system. Next, I would like to present about the query. The first query is a quantity more than 15 and the sales amount less than 70. As we can see, this is we can see the quantity is 15, more than 15, and the lower price is less than 70. This is a max purchase by the group of supplier, which is we can see the each supplier what the max purchase of the inventory we have made. And this is sales count for each customer. To see that each customer, we can see how much number of sales we happen at the time. This is total sale of each product. To see the every product, what is total of the sales happen during the accounting period. And this is a price increase by 20% to estimate the incremental in price supply stock to make the budgeting in future. And this is a sales form from 5th June 21st and 8th June 21st to see what happened during that time, does the transaction happen during that time.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day. I beat to our lecturer. My name is Iffah Binti Ahmad Nazri, metric number 273760. I will present about report. Reports offer a way to view, format, and summarize the information of our database in the printed format. It allows us to specify how our data should appear on the printed page. We have control over which fields are included in the report, where they are shown, and what font they are printed in. We may also customize the report by adding our own text and visuals. Hence, it is a simple approach to summarize our data on a printed sheet. There are 12 reports available in our cash management system. The reports are generated from the tables Alia has made and queries Muhaimin has made. Firstly is customer report, which shows the details of customers that have bought Manburger's product. Secondly is employee report, where it shows details of workers employed and their salaries. Thirdly is product report, where it lists up all the description of products available. Next is supplier report, where it displays list of suppliers paid to get the product supplies. The fifth report is sales report, where we list out all the sales transactions occurred during the accounting period along with its total sales. The sixth report is purchase report, where it displays all purchase transactions occurred during the accounting period along with its total purchase price. The seventh report lists out total sales for each product. Okay, from this report, we can see that product code B14 has the highest sales. The eighth report is sales count report, where it shows how many times each customer buy products from Manburger. We can see that customer ID C0111, C0113, and C0115 is the most frequent buyers. Okay, the ninth report summarizes sales transaction where customer purchase more than 15 pieces of products with less than 70 ringgit. We can see that there are 4 sales transactions that meet with the requirement and need to be examined for cost management. The next report is incremental price report, where it displays the new price of material if there is a 20% increase in the price of product supplies. The next report shows maximum purchase band based on supplier's address. We can see that Taman Bestari and Taman Junjung has the highest purchase. The last report displays sales transaction occurred from 5th to 8th June 2021. From this report, we can see that there are 9 sales transactions occurred during that period. That's all. Thank you.
Now, I will continue to present about the conclusions. The database management software that we use to create the new computerized cache management system for Memburger Berhad is Microsoft Access and MySQL. There are several benefits of the new system. First, we are able to generate sales and purchase report as requested by Ms. Hannis using the new system. Other than that, we are also able to perform calculation for the cost and revenue according to the business own needs by using queries. Other than that, it has a better tracking system compared to the previous system with the involvement of reference number of documents. For example, there are reference number for the receipt and also invoices. Therefore, it will be a more systematic tracking system for Memburger. Also, the staff of Memburger no need to save documents in a pen drive because the details can be saved in the database in the computer. Last but not least, the new system helps to reduce the risk of employee forgetting to save the records because in the Microsoft Access, employees will need to save the records before making any changes or before quitting the applications. We hope that the owner of Memburger can have a test run on the newly designed system to improve the performance of Memburger. That's all from the team 2. Thank you.